Hi everyone. Welcome back to the sunny side. These are the weekly horoscopes for the week of April 11th to April 15th, 2022. Before we begin, there are timestamps in the description box if you'd like to skip ahead to your individual sign. And subtitles should be up shortly. Please share the video. Next, as usual, we'll have the general transits, followed by the individual signs. Sunny and SLC are back in Chicago after attending the funeral of SLC's mom. Sunny is booking private readings over Zoom now that he's back. So, if you'd like a private reading, simply click the PayPal link in the description box and he'll contact you to set it up. Okay, everyone cool. Here we go. This week, the moon will begin in dramatic, playful, and showy Leo, and then transit into analytical and sometimes sporty Virog. This means we'll begin the week in a playful and romantic mood. It should be fun and we should be wearing our shining best smiles. On the downside, with the sun in aggressive Aries and Mars in rule-breaking Aquarius, you can expect some full-on drama queen action to cramp an otherwise good time. Later in the week, we'll all be looking at the details and trying to find a way to make our goals happen. Now the big stuff. Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusions, is fully highlighted by Jupiter, the planet of spirituality, luck, and expansion. This transit happens every 13 years, but it hasn't happened in Pisces since 1856, so expect big shifts in social energy towards healing, faith, and the arts. The overall energy will temporarily shift away from Aquarius science and facts to Piscean faith and healing. Many will find themselves returning to the arts. It's a great time to push your dreams and reach for the stars. Many will find themselves going through an unexpected yet major change. Dear Aries, it's time to start thinking about the bulge in your pants. No, Aries, I'm talking about your wallet. Venus is still in Pisces, giving you an opportunity to make some changes behind the scenes. Take this opportunity to lay some elbow grease into a potential money-making project that no one knows about. Just don't be weird about it. It's not the time to reap anything yet. But a good Aries knows how to sow their oats. So, get out there and pollinate. Just don't let anyone see you. Now, in other transits, be careful. A hater is lurking in the woods. Right now, disruptive energy is running through your social and online game. Love is in the air, but make sure you wear an extra thick shirt when entertaining the peeps. Shortly, you will have a bullseye on your back. Dear Taurus, this is a week for healing, so do your best to reach out and extend a hug for those in need. Sometimes, even if they don't hug back in the moment, they will continue to carry your love with them. So go for it. Just don't step on any toes. Recent events in 2022 have you reshaping all of who you are and who you really can be. Whether you realize it or not, you're changing. Embrace the journey. The public drama may be past, but tension will remain for a while. Your heart may be moving on, but work has to be done. But be cool, Taurus. Sunny says it's not going to be as sucky as it sounds. Your healing story should happen socially. So call the peeps and show some game. Now, Mercury just entered into Taurus, so you might suddenly find yourself spending a lot of time thinking about how you look. The moon in Leo will have you taking care of a spaz ass at home, but by the middle of the week you should be good for some yes please action. You know the drill, Taurus. TCB. Then shake what your mama gave you. Dear Gemini, it's back to work, Gemini. Sure, distant shores have been dragging your ass for a spell, but the game doesn't stop just because we're having a bad couple of days. Mars is lagging in your 9th house. This is continuing to add disruptive energy with things at a distance and call your attention away from home. But whatever. Saturn is remaining there for a while, so it's not like the problems would suddenly disappear. And I think you already knew that. I'm mentioning Mars right now because it will shortly enter Pisces, and that will hit the gas on all of the healing good love vibes. So, you really only have a little window where love and attraction are meeting with expansion and dreams. In the sign of Pisces. For the first time since 1856. Now, when you put it like that, then you can see why it's so important to keep pushing the high-vis game. Whether you like it or not. And just for the record, no. Gemini energy, which likes to ask questions and gather information, doesn't necessarily dig jive with the Pisces Let's all just take everything on faith kind of way. But what can you do? You might not like it. But that's where love and money are coming from. So, if you're looking for love or money, then you have to get out and do it. It's going to work. Sunny believes in you. Go do it. Wait. Before we go, Sunny also says, this drama will return halfway through July. So keep notes. Dear Cancer. As difficult as recent events have been, the drama is not entirely over just yet. Keep a close watch on your shared resources for the rest of the year. Although Mars is getting ready to leave that part of your chart, Saturn will remain. This means drama with shared property. So you have to watch out. Success will involve elbow grease, but you are probably already used to covering expenses right now. It also means a lot of legal paperwork, so you better get to it. Okay. Enough of the drama. Sunny just wants you to be careful. For crabs who would like to be famous or are looking for a new job, then now's the time to get cracking. Sunny says, you are super high vis right now, so smile when you step out and definitely look your best. Peeps are also talking about you, so the publicity button is being pushed loud and fast. But hold your chariots, little crabs. Although people are looking and talking, the actual attraction energy is coming from the 9th house. So, very good things are happening with your studies if you're at school. You might have an opportunity to travel. You are attracting people and things from faraway places. This all means it's a time to feel and see what's out there in the world for you. It's a time to reshape your public image without actually changing who you are. Shortly, you're going to put it all together with a new career, new group of friends, and probably a newer life than you might have realized. Good luck, Cancer. Dear Leo. First, Sunny wants to send a special shout out to his brother-in-law and his wife. Both Leos in Michigan. Sup player. I hope everything is super cool. Thank you for everything. We super appreciate it. Next. Dear Leo. Time to flex your raw. Just keep it gentle. This is a week for healing. With the moon transients your natal sun, you should feel a solid boost of ego energy, giving you the push to confidently step into the spotlight. In other parts of the zodiac world, the relationship drama should be over, but you're not quite in clear just yet. Saturn will linger in Aquarius for a while longer, drying up relationships for a while. Also, super note what you've been going through recently. When Saturn turns retrograde in July, believe it or not, you're going to have to go over some of the decisions made during the last couple of weeks. I know, right? Bummer. Okay. What else? The buildup of feel-good energy in your 8th house indicates very good news in shared resources and investments. On the downside, you're attracting death. On the plus side, you're also attracting a lot of sex. Sounds like fun. Make the most of the good vibes while you have them. Shortly, Mars is going to enter the game and shake the crap out of your action. In other words, someone isn't happy and they're going to let you know. Not right now, but shortly. And no, it's not Sunny and SLC. They love everyone. Dear Virog. The moon in Leo at the beginning of the week is going to put our dearest Virogs into a relax and chill kind of vibe. For the not so dearest Virogs, behind the scenes action have your attention. Whatever you do, just make sure your hand doesn't get caught in the cookie jar. Now, here's the real action. Your love game gets supered with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Additionally, your dance card is going to be filled. If you were married, Sunny would say it's time for a little trip to the side door cafe on the way home from the office. If you're a single Virog, you should take that side trip anyways. Love is following you everywhere. And you're probably going to get away with it. If that's not your shake, then keep your eyes open for action on the legal front. You're definitely good with paper right now. So find the dotted line and make them sign. Promises are for air signs. Yes. Let that sink in. Air signs. Of all the zodiac signs, Virog knows the value of a broken promise best. So, when they ask if you would like paper or plastic, tell them to speak to your lawyer. Then make them bend over. And take it like a. Dear Libra. Sunny says he heard some guys talking about Uranus and was wondering if anything unusual happened last weekend. An unexpected opportunity to make some money through a joint project will suddenly appear. Not yet, but soon. Right now. You should be thinking about it. And how you're going to make it work. Will you hit the nail on the head? No. It will either be out of the blue, Or it won't be what you have planned. But it will pave the way for your future. Either way, you should get ready. The biggest drama with the kids should be past, but you never stop being a mom. So keep a little extra set aside just in case it rains again. On the super plus side, an office romance or meeting someone where you go daily has a possibility of being true love. Don't be shy, Libra. It's time to play a little buggy bumping at the grocery store. If you're an already partnered up Libra, which Sunny says all of you are, you'll find yourself spending daily time with your partner. So have fun. You might also get a new pet. Dear Scorpio, whether you started it or not, a change is still coming at home. Unlike the other signs, Scorpio isn't actually out of anything yet. In other words, your fan is not only covered in it, it won't be getting clean anytime soon either. So, what are you going to do, Scorpio? You've been here before. Sort of. You've seen others go through it and prevail. Now it will be your turn. Wow. Dramatic much, Sunny. How about this? Dear Scorpio, for the rest of the month you will be filled with romance, love, and creativity. This is an amazing time to share something special with the world. Some of you will definitely be getting pregnant. So if you are a musician with extra piercings, just make sure you watch where you jingle those bells. If you have the opportunity, then don't just think something special about your partners. Do something extra nice. Like don't be so Scorpio for a day or two. The moon will be fiery and playful at the beginning of the week. Now, we all know that this isn't necessarily your thing, but whatever. Get out and have some fun. You can even wear black if you like. If you're a Scorpio who likes pottery, just remember that everyone shares the same kiln. So, be careful with your ceramic creativity. Oh, before I forget, make sure you keep buying lottery tickets for the rest of the month. Especially if you have a water rising sign or Venus in water. Dear Sagittarius, if you're listening to these weekly horoscopes, then you made it. Sunny says, super congratulations. Now, just because the drama has passed, doesn't necessarily mean you're out of the woods just yet. So, watch your driving. Watch your words. Watch out for your brothers and sisters. And watch out for problems with computer stuff. There shouldn't be anything major. Just check in with everyone and make sure they are cool. The spotlight continues to shine on creative projects and the children. But the real action is happening at home. You have a good opportunity to either make money from real estate, get a break on the rent, or start a home-based business. Some Sagittarians will be planning a move. And for others, someone might move in. It's important to heal a rift which may have developed. Shortly, Mars will enter this area of your chart, indicating a shakeup is on the way. You may not get another chance to make peace. So use the energy to your best advantage. Sunny also said, you might be attracting parents as well. Dear Capricorn, you might be entertaining a shake-up with the kids. WTF. Someone tell Lorenzo and the rest of the Sunny side too. Zero crew. Mama wants to toss some bath water. Now, Capricorn. It might be a slug in the chops, but despite the recent financial tug at the cable tow, Saturn, your ruling planet, is still hanging out with your money tree. Here's the deal with this guy. Saturn is a pain in the astronaut who just sits there and complains. You can't ever do anything right. And you can't ignore it. So, if you're hip to the CAVA, you just chill and do your best to make Saturn happy. It's brutal and you want to quit, but you keep going. Now, here's the thing with Saturn. When it leaves, you'll have all of the rewards for all of that effort that you just put into your project. That's how Saturn brings rewards. And right now, Saturn is blessing your second house of comfort, security, and how to pay for it all. So, effort will be rewarded. Now, on the other hand, if you don't put in the effort to keep Saturn happy, then when Saturn leaves, there will be nothing there. Bummer. Good luck, Capricorn. Sunny says, love is waiting a phone call away. Dear Aquarius, the drama should be well deep in your rear view mirror by now. But the restrictive nature of Saturn in your first house will remain. On the plus side, this should continue to help you with the dedication, devotion, and hard work necessary to accomplish your personal goals. On the downside, you'll be a clueless control freak. The North Node continuing through Taurus is unexpectedly inflating and dissolving things at home. The big lesson of the North Node is potential for success, but neglect causes disappointment. So, dear Aquarius, Make sure your game is tight on the home front. Things might appear wonderful or at least chugging along, but neglect will cause a major holy smokes. So, stay on top of the home team for the next little while. Next. This is the best financial time for Akaware ES in the next while, so do your very best to shake the money tree when it passes by. It's generally money received for a job already well done. So keep putting in your best and try to act surprised when the bonus arrives. Dearest Pisces. Arrows are flying everywhere and you can only duck so low. Swim deep as murky waters cloud everyone's judgment. And exposes hidden haters out for fish tacos. Note. It's not time to fight back just yet. So be cool, my dearest Pisces. Your time for vengeance will arrive shortly. In the meantime, Mercury has just entered Taurus, allowing everyone's thoughts to drift towards concrete and stable ideas. For Pisces, you will be amping up your phone game. When inspiration asks you to reach out and ask, how do you do? Don't just dream the super possible dream. Dearest Pisces, you should make the call. Sunny says, as long as Venus is in Pisces, you should buy a lottery ticket. And you're going to have a lot of fight in you to get things done in the next couple of weeks. But for now, head to calm waters and take care of all of the behind the scenes stuff.